Hello folks, welcome back to our monthly show. I am Community Service Officer Robert Kelleher, and today's topic we're going to talk about the Merrimack Police Department services. There's approximately 30 services that we provide to the community in various different programs. In today's episode we're going to go through and we're going to talk about each one a little bit so you become more familiar with the services that the Merrimack Police Department offers. I'm sure some of you probably don't even know, some of the services that we offer, so I'm going to give you an opportunity here to learn about everything that we do at Merrimack Police Department. One of our newest programs that I want to talk about is Coffee with a Cop. This is a national program that we started last year, and we currently have held 6 Coffee with a Cop presentations. As you can see, this one was on February 24th, and it was hosted by the Hot Rise Cafe. What this program does, it gives folks the opportunity to come meet some Merrimack police officers and to air any concerns or anything they have that they would like to talk to a police officer about, and they don't normally have time to do that. So we partner up with different businesses throughout the town to host one of these Coffee with a Cop programs. And what we're looking for is just people coming in to get a coffee. We give them a free cup of coffee, and we give them our ear. We're there. We have no agenda. We're just there to meet new people in the community and just to listen to any concerns or complaints or anything they have, compliments, anything you want to talk to us about. We're there with no agenda. It's a great opportunity, and it's been a great program. We've reached out and we've met a lot of people who might not live in Merrimack but work in Merrimack, people who commute through Merrimack. They're all vital people in the community. So it's a great program. We also have, last year, we were able to secure our own pharmaceutical drop box. It's located right at the police department, right in the lobby, and it's open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week, just like we are. As you can see here, it looks like a old type mailbox, and that's all it is. You open the box, you drop your medications in there, and you close the box, and it's all secured, and it's strictly anonymous, so anybody can come in. And basically what they require is all over-the-counter medications, vitamins, pet medicines, creams, ointments, any liquid medications must be in a leak-proof container. That's our only stipulation with liquid. We do not take thermometers, syringes, IV bags, bio waste, aerosols of any type, inhalers or EpiPens. We cannot take those in the drop box. But all the other medications you have, and this is a really great program to have. Not every agency has it, and we want to keep all those unused prescriptions, especially the narcotic prescriptions. You might have a surgery and you're prescribed 50 Percocets and you only use 5. It's a great opportunity to come and dispose of them safely. That way they're off the street and everybody is safe, and we take care disposing of them. Great program. Again, open 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. You just come in the lobby and drop them in and walk out. You don't have to talk to dispatch. You don't have to talk to anybody. You just walk in, drop them in the box, and walk off. Great program. So one of the other programs we have is the Nixle program. Merrimack Police, we've partnered up with Nixle, N-I-X-L-E. If you go on our website, you'll see there's a link to Nixle, okay, N-I-X-L-E. And what they do is they are our emergency services partner. So if we have an emergency and we need to block off Daniel Webster Highway, we send the alert out, and then Nixle sends out the information to everybody who's signed up. And you can go on the link on our webpage under merrimackpd.org, and we have a link for Nixle. You just go in there. Takes you about 15 seconds to sign up. You can sign up and get alerts on your cell phone. So in case you're driving home from work or going to work and say there's an accident on the Everett Turnpike, you'll get the Nixle that says, southbound on the Everett Turnpike between exit 12 and 11 is closed. So you'll know to bypass that area instead of being frustrated and sitting in traffic. Or you can get emails right on there. However way you want to get these alerts, you just put your information in and hit send, and you'll start getting those emails and text messages, and you can get the message right on your cell phone. Great program. It goes along with, we also put out those emergency messages on our Facebook page, Twitter, and all those other social media sites. But this is a good way to get the emergency messaging also. The fire department also uses Nixle too, so we're kind of collaborative in town where we get the emergency messages out to the folks in town. And anybody can get them if you just work in Merrimack, or you drive through Merrimack. It's a good opportunity to sign up, and that way you're aware of any road closures, potential hazards, or anything like that. The next I want to talk about is our bike program. Our bicycles, you'll see the bicycles strapped onto the back of the cruisers. Mostly it's in good weather. Hopefully we are in spring. If you look outside, you wouldn't know it, but it is coming, hopefully. But you'll start to see our officers out on the bicycles. And what they normally use the bicycles for is to get into those areas where, it saves time trying to walk out on foot going out to 80 acres or Horse Hill Preserve, or any of those areas where we have folks that go out and walk and enjoy the outdoors. Gives us an opportunity to go out there and just check on people, make sure everybody is safe, and they don't need assistance. Also, we have the power lines, the railroad tracks, many different locations that we use the bicycles, and we also use them just in neighborhoods at night. If we have a area where there's been some thefts or suspicious activity, we'll send the officers out on bicycles so you can be quiet, and you might be able to come upon some criminal activity or suspicious people. And it's also a great program to get out and meet folks, meet people working in the yard, kids playing, gives us an opportunity to stop and, interact with the folks in the community. Good program. Along with that, we have directed patrols for neighborhoods. Sometimes we have neighborhoods that call and say there's speeding vehicles. A main road, when there's a lot of traffic, maybe during commuter times. What this is our radar trailer, and what it does is it actually picks up your speed and it shows you on the display. And we also put the sign of what the posted speed limit is. So it's a good reminder for folks. Hey, maybe you're not paying attention. You have a lot on your mind. It just reminds you that, hey, the speed limit is 30. You should keep it to 30 in that area. And also, what we do to go along with that, we have these signs made up, and it says, "Your kids play here too. Drive safely." Again, a lot of times folks in neighborhoods, they are in a rush. They know that there's kids in the area, but sometimes they overlook that they need to be cautious in your own neighborhood. So you'll see these signs throughout the town. It's just a good reminder, and it's a good partnership with neighborhoods to not only watch out for your kids, but other kids as well. We have our K-9 program. We have our K-9 is named Gunny. He's been a valuable asset to the police department. And some of the patrol functions that Gunny supplies us with is building searches. So if they go to a building and it's found unsecured and we don't know if there's a suspect in there or not, we give Gunny the ability to go in and search that building without putting an officer's life in danger. And it works very well because obviously Gunny can see at night and smell and hear a lot better than we can. So he'll alert us if there's any criminal activity going on or not. He's also trained in tracking. We did track an elderly subject that we could not find, and Gunny was successful in finding that person. So, right there alone, Gunny's been very valuable. You save one life, it's worth every bit of money. He also does evidence recovery. We had a case where down at Tractor Supply there was a theft where they cut some cables and stole some items, and as we came upon them, the suspect fled, and what they did is they threw one of the tools that they were using in the woods. We searched, we couldn't find it, and we brought Gunny down, and Gunny was able to smell it, and we were able to recover a key piece of evidence in that case where we got a conviction. So he's very, very, very great asset for the department. Not only, the apprehension, he's been able to search vehicles for us to, find drugs that are hidden in vehicles that we couldn't find. So Gunny has been a valuable tool. Anytime we have an event, you can come down and see Gunny. We have the open house coming up May 9th from 10 to 2. and Gunny puts on 2 different demos. So stop by, write that date down, May 9th, 10 to 2. That's the Merrimack PD open house. We also have our animal control safety program. You met Mark Rusomano as our new animal control officer. And what he does is he sets up safety programs with a lot of the preschools in town, and he'll go around and give safety talks for children if they come across any stray animals or loose dogs or something like that, how to handle that. So that's a great program. The next program is Good Morning Merrimack program. This is a wonderful program for our seniors or anybody, somebody who maybe is disabled. It is a great opportunity. We also have the TDD communications system, which is for hearing impaired. It's a great program. What it does, it allows us to make sure that somebody is looking after them every day. So some people, mostly, senior citizens, maybe don't have any family around the area or close by, and they live alone. What this program does, they just sign up for the program. All it is saying that they'd like to join the program, and every morning they're required to call dispatch, and they talk to a live dispatcher every morning and say, hello, this is so-and-so, I'm doing fine, and that's it. It shows that, we know that they're okay and that they're letting us know that they're okay. So somebody is looking over them every day. And if they don't call by 10 o'clock in the morning, then we send a police officer out to the house. So some people might say, well, what happens if I go on vacation or, I have a doctor's appointment? All we ask is maybe the day before you tell dispatch, hey, I might call before my appointment, but it's early in the morning, but I do have an appointment in the morning, so I'll call when I get home. Or, I'm going on vacation, I'm going to Florida to my daughter's house, I'll be leaving on today's date, and I won't be back until 2 weeks from that date. And that's perfectly fine. It's a wonderful program. These folks really enjoy it. Every year we have a holiday lunching for them where they get to come in and have a lunch, and they get to meet all the dispatchers that they talk to throughout the year. And we also do one in the summertime. So it's been an outstanding program for any senior. Just give me a call. My number is 420-1853, and I'll come out to your house and I'll show you how to do it, how it works. I'll give you a trial run, and it's simple as that. It's a great opportunity. We love it. More the merrier. Next part is the house check program. So if you're going away, on vacation, all you have to do is call dispatch and say, give them your name, your address, and some contact information, and ask for a house check. And what happens is the officers during the day, they'll come out and they'll come by your house. If they have accessibility around your whole house, they'll get out and they'll go around, they'll check your doors and windows, make sure everything's okay. And then there's 2 parts to that. One is it has us come over and check your house, but 2, it also gets the police car in your neighborhood. So there's 2 advantages of having a house check. Not to say that you're going to rely on just us to check your house. you should be telling your neighbors, hey, I'm going to be gone. Can you keep an eye on the house? Then that way, or if you have somebody that is coming over, even if you have a relative stopping by, it's always good to have more people checking on your house because most of the time we're not going to be checking it at the same time of the day. And it, more eyes on your property, the safer you are. Operation Safe Return. This program is for the memory impaired or nonverbal persons. And basically what this does is we get all the information on the form with a recent photo. And if you've ever dealt or known somebody that has Alzheimer's or dementia, it's a very difficult disease to manage, especially for the caregiver. There's a portion of that disease they call it sundowning, where these folks, they just get up in the middle of the night and leave the house. So if you know somebody, or you're a caregiver for somebody, or you have elderly parents, great program to sign up for. Then that way, if something does happen, we have all that information handy right in dispatch, where we can disseminate that information to all our guys or whoever's searching, and it cuts down the time frame where we can recover people, and we can find them and get them home safely. Great program. Neighborhood Crime Watch. This is a great program. We have it up and running, and it's running strong. We have over 32 programs active and over 60 plus streets in town that are covered under a Neighborhood Watch program. And I'll just hold up this sign here. Okay. See something, say something. Okay. Report suspicious activity. There's our non-emergency number, 424-3774. When the machine comes on, you just hit 0 and it goes right to a live dispatcher. You'll see these signs throughout Merrimack in different neighborhoods. This is what we want you to do. If you see some suspicious activity, say something, meaning give us a call. Okay, let us go out there and investigate it and find out, who these people are, what they're doing, so we can keep Merrimack a safe community. Great program. Operation Identification. What that is, if you go on our website, that merrimackpd.org, you can actually download that form. What it is basically it just gives you the ability to log and record like serial numbers, any model names and ID numbers and all that stuff. Heaven forbid if your house gets burglarized and they take some valuable stuff, you'll already have all those serial numbers and everything recorded. So when we ask you in an attempt to recover your property, that's what we need to go by, serial numbers and identification numbers and stuff like that. And it's also a good idea nowadays to take some digital pictures of everything, not only for thefts or burglaries, but heaven forbid that you have a house fire. It also helps in recovering for your insurance company for any claims. So it's a lot of folks don't record serial numbers, me included. So it's a good opportunity to take that time before something happens to have all those numbers recorded. Home business security surveys or talks. We'll go out. If you own a business in town, there's been a lot of talk about, what should we do if there's an active shooter, or how can we make our business more secure? Just give me a call and we'll come out and talk to you and give you ideas on, how to make your business more secure, what would work, and also at your home. We'll come out and, survey your property, and, make suggestions, maybe add some deadbolts or, cut down some bushes where, suspects couldn't hide behind and nobody could see them, stuff like that. So we offer that service. School partnerships. We have many partnerships with the school. Not only our SROs are in school, but we also do, in the summertime, one of our SROs and the animal control officer, they go to daycares and stuff. They talk about stranger danger and, bike safety and all those type of stuff, along with Project Safeguard. Just talking about, recognizing internet safety, some drug recognition, and alcohol and drug awareness. We also, every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, we have an officer goes to each middle school. And what we do is we do school readings. So the officer goes into either kindergarten, first, second, third grade class, and we actually sit down, we meet the kids, and we do question and answers, but we read a book to them. So it's a great program. It's been up and running for many years. The kids love it, the schools love it, we love it. It's a great program. And then my program, the PAC program. I go over and I teach the 5th grade. Again, it's all about, making good choices and good decisions. We talk about, tobacco, alcohol, drugs, peer pressure. It's a great program. That program replaced the DARE program. The DARE program was lengthy, and the schools had a hard time affording the time for us to go in there. So we come up with our PAC program, which we still talk about all the important topics, and we still get to teach the kids the information that they need as they get older. Great program. Walk-along program. Sometimes you'll see officers park their cruisers in a plaza, and they'll get out and they'll walk through the businesses. It's a great opportunity. They go in, they talk to the business people in there. We ask them, do you have any concerns, any suspicious activity, anything. It just gives you an opportunity, business owners in town, the opportunity to, speak to an officer face to face and, air any concerns or complaints, anything. We also have our honor guard. They also go out in the community and they do many events. They do the parades, the holiday parades. They do MYA parades. They do all kinds of different community events. I'm sure you've seen our police honor guard at many services. Vehicle lockouts. As you can see right here, this is not a bad guy breaking into a car. That's actually me. I am unlocking a vehicle. This is a service that is, it's a valuable service because if you lock your keys in your car, and you have AAA might take an hour. They're busy. There's not too many of them around. But we offer this service. Some people, I know some area agencies, no longer do that. But we here in Merrimack, we still offer that service. So always remember, if you lock your keys in your car, just give us a call and we'll come out and assist you. Special Olympics. We just had the the Winnie Dip. I know it was on our Facebook page, and these folks, the Special Olympics athletes, are a valuable part of our community. Each community has their own teams, and we partner up with Special Olympics of New Hampshire, and you'll see many of our officers going out and participating in all the events. We just finished the Winter Games that was up at Waterville Valley, and we had many officers up there participating, giving out ribbons, serving dinner. It's just a great, rewarding opportunity for us to help the Special Olympics of New Hampshire. And if you've seen recently, we had officers that had beards and some had goatees. That was a Special Olympics program. It's called Donate to Insulate. So the officers had to donate or raise money for Special Olympics in order to grow the beards or their goatees. That was up until last Saturday, the Winnie Dip. So all the officers for a month got to grow their beards or goatees, and last Saturday they all plunged into Lake Winnipesaukee for the Winnie Dip. I heard they raised over $80,000 for the Special Olympics of New Hampshire, which is huge. And we're also gearing up for the Summer Games out at UNH. Again, that's thousands of athletes participate, and it's such a great honor to be a participating member in the Special Olympics. When you put a ribbon on one of the athletes, it's nothing better. We also do a AAA senior drivers program. We'll offer some classes throughout the year. We partner up with AAA, and it's a great service for aging adults that it just gives them opportunity to come in and learn new skills on how to be a safer driver, not only for other folks but for yourself. It's a great class. Viola Life, the Viola Life program. What this program is there's a medical sheet, and you fill it out with all your pertinent information on there. If mainly it's for if you're on any life-saving medications, or if you have any allergies, what kind of issues you have, if you have any heart issues. And what you do is you just take that form. I give you a prescription vial, and what you do is you just fold that information up, you put it in that vial, the medicine vial, and you put it right in your refrigerator. And I give you a magnet here, and it says Viola Life. Okay? You put that on your refrigerator, and then I take the form back and I enter your information into the computer in dispatch. So if we get a call to your residence, dispatch tells the paramedics and the officers that you're a member of Viola Life. So if we go and there's a medical issue going on and you're unable to tell us what's happening, we go right to your refrigerator and we pull that information out of that vial, and it gives the paramedics the opportunity to read what issues you have going on, what medications you're on. So it could be a life-saving program. It's very simple, and it doesn't cost anything, but it's a great program. Citizens Academy. We are currently in our 20th Citizens Academy right now, and this is a great opportunity to let folks from Merrimack come in and learn everything what the Merrimack Police has to offer, what we do, behind the scenes of an investigation, how we do an accident investigation, how does the detectives do their job, how does patrol do their job and why they do it. It's a 10-week program. It's free. It starts usually first, second week in January, and it goes to the end of March. The graduation this year is April 1st, and that's the truth. But it's a great program. It's free. It's on Wednesday nights from 6 to 9 o'clock. It's just an opportunity for you folks to come in and see what your police department does. Okay, other than sit on the side of the road and write tickets and that type of stuff. It gives you a whole idea of how the police department works. It's a great program. We also put on some self-defense, sexual assault awareness programs. We partner up with Bridges, and we put a couple of those on a year. It's been difficult getting space, but whatever space we can get, we'll put on a few shows. Child safety seat checks. Myself and Officer Vanderside, certified in checking, making sure that you installed your car safety seat correctly. Also, we'll guide you on when the next step is to change your child to the next level seat. So we offer that program. You just call by appointment, and we'll set you up, and we'll take care of you. We also have a couple car seat loaners. So if your car seat has a recall and you need a loaner for a few days, we have a few of those available. Great program. Halloween Fun Night. I know I've given a class on that, or a show, I should say. But it's an opportunity near Halloween. We go over, we partner it up with Parks and Recreation of Merrimack, and it's a great program. We talk about some Halloween safety and good opportunity just to meet more kids in town. Station tours, we do many station tours through Boy Scouts, Girl Scouts, different classes, different groups. Those are by appointment, so just give me a call and we can set those up for you. Baseball trading cards. We are in the process of making some new baseball cards. It's a great opportunity for us when we're in those neighborhoods to stop and talk to the kids, and we offer them a baseball card so they get to familiarize themselves with officers, and it's a great way to break the ice with kids. Officer appraisal program. What that program does is the supervisors for the officers that go out and take your complaints and handle your calls. Periodically, the supervisors will call you back, and there's a whole list of stuff they'll ask you. Was the officer polite, and did he take care of your needs and stuff like that? It's a great way to get feedback. It's been a valuable tool. It shows folks that we really do care, and we are committed to excellence in Merrimack. So we are here to serve. That's our motto. Serve the community and commitment to excellence. So it's just a way to make sure that we're doing our job and doing it well. Merrimack Crime Line. Merrimack Crime Line, we partner with Merrimack Crime Line with our web tips and with our anonymous crime line phone line. Crime Line is the host for those services. That way, it's strictly anonymous. People ask, well, the PD has caller ID. Those lines are strictly through Crime Line. Crime Line pays for those services. Merrimack PD doesn't. So we don't have any access to that. We have the ability to use the service to our advantage. So it is strictly anonymous, but it's so valuable for us. That's why Crime Line is such a great partner to the PD, so they offer those services for us. And you can get those right on our website, or you can go on Crime Line's website. If you go on Merrimack, www.merrimackcrimeline.org, you can go on their site, and on our website we have their link. So if you're on our website, you can just click right on their website or their link, and you can submit a anonymous web tip, or you can also call the Crime Line phone line. And also, we love our servicemen and women, and we love to honor them for their dedicated service. So we have a welcome home serviceman program. So if you have any relatives or anybody who's in the armed forces serving and they're coming home, just give me a call or send me an email with their name and their rank and what branch they're from, and I will put the welcome serviceman sign right up on our electronic signboard. It's a little something that we can do for our servicemen and women, and we honor their service and dedication to the military. And that's all I have. I hope everybody enjoyed the show. If you have any questions on anything, feel free to give me a call. My number is 420-1853, or my email is rkelleher@merrimacknh.gov. Okay, or you can go right on our website, merrimackpd.org, and you can find my email on there as well, and my phone number. Thank you.